Today's date is April 3rd, 2018. Wanted to cover Aussie dollar here. I did go long. I entered the trade maybe an hour or two ago. I love the entry, but my stop is actually below these 3 wicks here. Again, I'm looking at the 4-hour candle. I'll explain to you guys why I think Aussie could move higher here. Starting off with this candle here on March 28th, Aussie put in a low of 76,430. Now, if you zoom in here, this 1, 2, 3, these 3 wicks is what I really like on Aussie. So let me turn this off. There we go. So that right there is what I really liked. 1, 2, 3, and all of these are higher than the previous low. So low, higher low, 1 wick, 2 wick, 3 wicks, and price is taken off. So I entered a long trade here. I placed a stop loss a little bit above my entry just to make sure I protected my profits, and of course I got stopped out here. We pulled back, making a low of 76,671. But we never closed below the 20 MA on the 4-hour time frame. So for a couple of hours or 8 or 12 hours after that, price kept spiking through that 20, but never closing below the 20. All right. One thing I also see very, very clearly here, we have this trend line. I'm connecting the pivot high or the wick, the high of this candle here on March 21st. So I'm looking down here. When I hold my cursor over the candle, if you look down here, you'll see the date pop up. So that's March 21st, 2018. And I'm connecting it to this candle, March 26th. And I project it. And it connects to this candle, April 2nd. All right. So right now it looks like price did break out above that trend line, which I love. We could see a pullback, maybe a retest of the trend line, so that's not impossible here. We had a nice move up here just all of a sudden, just a 30, 25 pip move to the upside. On the 1-hour time frame, you could see a clear break of the trend line. So like I said, we could see a pullback down here at 76, maybe a test of 70. You could even call it 77, even number. And keep going higher. Now, as far as targets, very simple, straightforward. I'm pulling a fib high to a fib low, and I'm looking at the 50 to the 61.8 extension. Now, normally I would just say, hey, go with the 61.8 or this upper trend line up here. You can see there's another trend line there, and I'll let you guys know I'm connecting the high from February 15 of this year to this high, March 14, 2018, and I'm projecting that line here. It kind of ties in with the 61.8, right in between the 61.8 and the 78.6. But the reason I'm kind of being a little conservative on this trade, I'm looking for about 100 pips, is because if you look left, always look left, you'll see that we have a previous pivot point here and here. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that, and I hope you guys could see that. So right there. All right. So there's that little pivot area before price took off to the upside. It kind of bounced here, pulled back. It struggled here. It used to be support here, minor support. It broke the support, and then it became resistance. So I would love to see price come back up and retest that zone. That's why I'm looking at a 100 pip target on that. I'm liking the daily right now, but it's still too early in the day. I want to see a close. I want to see a strong close on this and some follow through. Keep in mind though, we do have that 20 MA on the daily. All right. Currently prices, the 20 is sitting at about 76.37, we'll call it. But this will slope down in time. I do like that the 200 MA is up here. And I do also like this level here for a target. So right about there. All right, so I'm picking the low of this red bar high and the high of this red bar high. So the body and the body. Project the line out. It kind of ties in with that 200 MA, but like I said, I'm playing this a little bit safe. My stop is at 45 pips. I might move that down to an even 50 pip stop loss just in case we pull back. But my stop will be below these three guys right here. All right. I'll go ahead and delete that just to keep the chart clean. That's what I'm looking at on Aussie. So we'll see how that plays out. Thank you.